Morning guys, I'm Dave Canterbury with the Pathfinder School, back out here at the Pathfinder Forge. And what we're going to do today is we're going to create a draw knife from a horseshoe file. And this draw knife was one that was made last year, and it's been used quite a bit even without the handles, the wooden handles on it. It works very, very well with just a pair of gloves, so you don't ever have to worry about those handles rotting away or splitting or breaking. And it's a very simple one-sided bevel. So it's a very easy tool to make, and it is a very useful tool for bark removal, wood material, fine shaving, or hogging off large amounts of material, especially if you're making things like dimensional lumber or bow staves. So it's a very, very good tool to have in your toolkit. It was one of the most common tools of the 18th and 19th century woodworker's shop. So we're going to make one of these today. Stay with me. And what we're going to have to do to create this tool is a few operations. First of all, we're going to have to cut the rat tail tang off of it just to get things evened up to begin with, and then we'll draw out two sides of it, and we'll start to flatten it a little bit more to draw out this part of the metal, and then we'll start to bevel one edge on our anvil, and in the end we'll finish this off with a file. But this is a very easy tool to make. It's a very good project for beginning blacksmiths, and it gives you another woodworking tool for your kit that you've made at your blacksmithing shop.
Okay,
So once I've got both of these sides fairly even, now I'm going to go ahead and get my handles bent. Then we'll work on the rest of this blade profile. So all I'm really trying to do now is kind of refine the edge, make sure the tool's nice and flat, get any of those file teeth marks off that edge, although a lot of those will go away in the filing process when I'm finishing up the edge of the tool. But I would just as soon get as many of them off now as I can. I'm working with a little bit lower heat, but I've got to keep the tool warm so that it doesn't crack. But I'm not really trying to work with that white hot heat. I'm trying to work with a dull orange heat right now, just to dress that edge up the final time. Okay, so here's where we're at right now. Now we need to kind of let it cool down so that we can start some file work on it and get that blade sharpened up. And then we'll have to heat treat it so that it doesn't go dull quickly. Okay, like I said, a horseshoe rasp is a useful item. That thing will definitely eat some metal. Now it's just a matter of getting our blade where we need it. Well guys, we put a little bit of temper back into this thing now and oil quenched it. Now I'm just kind of scrubbing it good. Get the oil scrubbed into it really, really well here. And it's ready for a final sharpening and a set of handles. I'll give you a good picture of it here in a minute as soon as I get it scrubbed down. Well guys, here's our final blade. It's been tempered. It's been brought to a fairly fine edge. It needs to be final sharpened. It needs a set of handles on it. But we now have a very functional tool. Well, guys, I appreciate you joining me today again out here at the Pathfinder Forge for a quick project making a draw knife from a horseshoe rasp. I thank you for your views and your support. I thank you for everything you do for our school, for our family, and for our business, for all of our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends. And I'll be back with another video as soon as I can. Thanks, guys.